You've been asking for a 24-hour reading challenge for months now, and for day 4 of Bookmas, that is exactly what we're going to do. Now, since it is December, the month of relaxation and happiness, I am not going to torture myself with sleep deprivation as I did last time, okay? None of that. No. Instead, we are going to read for 12 hours in 2 consecutive days. So how people usually do this challenge. But I will try my best to read as much as I can today. So if we get past the 12 hours, that is absolutely exceptional. Now let's pick up some of the books. We have a few Christmassy picks here. So I want to start this challenge with something small like The Christmas Guest or The Christmas Appeal. I was not really sure between these two, but then I took a look inside this one and it looks horrendous. Can you see this? It is all written in emails or whatever these are. I want to read this one. Give it a try, see why it looks like that. I don't like it, but maybe it's going to be a good book. So, The Christmas Appeal. And another book I really want to read is Good Spirit. Everyone is crazy about this book, including me, because I'm so excited. We're also going to read some ebooks, and I'm not saying on my Kindle because I don't have a Kindle. We are going to read it on my iPad instead. And yes, I've become an iPad kid very recently. One book I couldn't find anywhere is This the Season for Revenge, and I'm gonna read this one 100%. Let's get started with The Christmas Appeal. I changed it to something more comfortable because I was overheating. Now, I'm gonna put my timer on my... Oh, let me show you. I made this. I made it. We're gonna start it. Why not? I think I might have made a mistake once again because it writes sequel right here, the festive sequel. So I suppose this is not the first book. I guess we're gonna read The Christmas Guest after all. You know, I liked this one more anyway, so. Read 2 pages and let me tell you, I already like the writing style. It's really easy to follow and cozy. I felt instantly relaxed, and I haven't read in quite some time. I didn't get the time to sit down and just read for a longer period of time. And I remember now how much I like to read. In December 1989, Ashley, an American studying in London, has unexpectedly been invited by her classmate to spend Christmas at Starwood Hall, her family's seemingly idyllic Cotswold manor house. Then something weird happens in this house, and there's also something strange happening with Ashley's diary. I'm feeling really good about this challenge. I'm happy I decided to do it. I absolutely love the main character. She is such a sweetheart. And her thoughts are all over the place, and I kind of relate to that because that's my thinking pattern. She is such a nice person. She bought presents for the whole family. The family is kind of weird. She is hoping for a romance with Emma's brother. A girl's thoughts about being excited for being included in some family plans because she's an orphan. So the vibe is very cozy. I've been reading for 45 minutes and I read 30 pages. What's going on? I don't know. We are a very slow reader today, but that's fine because I'm kind of enjoying it. So we've found the first murder mystery element. So our main character is strikingly similar to a girl that was murdered a few years ago. I'm getting sleepy, and that is not great given that I just started the challenge. One of the members of the house, I won't tell you who, is suspected to have been the murderer of that girl. I peered into his closet, being hit with the musty smell of unwashed clothes. I ran my hand along them, all that soft cotton that had spent time next to his skin. Like, girl, that's weird. I am sensing an incest scare. I don't need that, because I got traumatized after reading The Secret History, okay? What? twist? You want plot twists? This is the plot twist, okay? Oh my god. This is a different murder mystery than I expected. It has a totally different vibe. This is psychotic behavior. This is really bad. Really, really bad. I read for 2 hours or so. Would I recommend this book? Yeah, I think this is a really nice short thriller. It is not angsty. I wouldn't say it kept me on my toes or anything like that. But I do feel like it's a soft thriller in a way. Honestly, I loved reading it. It was calming. It was a bit Christmassy. Maybe 3 stars. There's nothing bad about it. I don't have anything to comment. It's just a nice book. Would recommend. Yes. Now, after this thriller, I am more in a romance type vibe. I want to giggle. I want to be like, oh my god, what happened, right? I think we're gonna change genres. Not only that, but I remember you guys told me that I should read manhwas or mangas or things like that. So our next read is going to be a little bit different because it's a webcomic. Manta, who's also the sponsor of this video, told me about Under the Oak Tree webcomic. And after I read what it is about, I wanted to read it with you and share my opinions in real time. Before getting into Under the Oak Tree, for those who are manhwas or webcomic fans, Manta is a membership-based platform where there are tons of manhwas. Now listen to this. Under the Oak Tree is a forced marriage dark romantasy. I am personally intrigued. So this guy marries the girl and then he has to live for a 3-year campaign and she just lives her wife. But then he comes back to, you know, like continue the marriage. He is kind of a grumpy and a meanie and a dark, mysterious, tall, brooding man. As you know, I like. Now, the only thing I'm a little bit concerned about is the fact that it is quite dark. So there might be itty-bitty things that might be a little bit icky, but we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. Okay, I'm gonna read it on my iPad on their website. Let's start the timer again. This is the father. He looks so mean. He is mean! Ooh. The MMC is here. His name is Riftan. Our man in question. He is back to do the dirty with the FMC. It is time for you to head to the bridal chamber. Speak now. If you don't want this, I will not force you. Okay, I wanted that. I was waiting for, you know, if you don't want this, we could stop. Now I could read in peace. Okay, when you have visual, I'm quite creative in my mind. Yeah, I have a good imagination, but having them thrown out? Excuse me. Okay, let's get back to reading. Okay, so I'm sorry. I need to start explaining, okay? We have Maximilian, the red-haired girl. She has a stutter, and she is the daughter of this higher-up man, a very cruel one, and she is part of an arranged marriage with this dude right here called Riftan. What I'm feeling while reading this is like the best part of the Empyrean series, like all the giggly stuff in the first 2 episodes. So they had to do it as part of the marriage thing. And of course they were both weirded out about it, but at the same time, I'm not really sure how to grasp, because okay, it has some unconventional themes, let's say, okay? But it usually is like this with dark romances, and I feel like this is just extremely giggly for me right now. I haven't read something like this in a long time. Oh my god! Oh my god! I don't wanna, like, I'm showing you too much. Look at this. Look at this! Just so you know, it is quite spicy. It's a lot of back and forth and sort of banter, sort of embarrassing situations. Everything is like almost every single part was absolutely giggly. We love a gigantic man. Yeah, we do. He is a sweetheart. It doesn't have the feel of dark romance, but it has the themes of a dark romance. But it is definitely bingeable. That I can say. They are bathing together. What I was actually trying to say when my mic decided to die on me is that if Under the Oak Tree sounds like something you might enjoy reading, Manta was kind enough to offer free gems to the first 100 people to access the link in my description box or in the pinned comment. You will get enough gems to unlock 2 extra episodes on top of the already free episodes available of Under the Oak Tree on Manta's website and app. So if you think you want that, just sign up on Manta and redeem the gems through the link. She's patting him on his head because he's sad for needing to leave again. It's so nice that we see him being vulnerable. Also, he's a yearner. We all love a yearning man. So this is quite a smutty manhwa, but not smutty in the vulgar way. It's really sweet. We do have a lot of sexual tension and a lot of, references to that because that's the main idea, the connection between them two. But it's not vulgar, which is obviously great. There are a few outdated opinions, let's say. So like the girl, her duty as a lady is to decorate the castle, but that might be, you might go, oh, yeah, but this world is an archaic, or whatever, world, and so people have certain duties and there are certain stereotypes, but I feel like it fits the setting, and it didn't really bother me, but maybe it was worth mentioning. I think it's time to stop for now because this is a very long manhwa and I want to keep most of it so that I can read it along with the new season 5 release of Under the Oak Tree, which is available as of November 22nd. Thank you, Manta, for sponsoring this video and letting me know about this manhwa. I feel like if you are looking for a little bit of a smutty, easy to read, very giggly sort of vibe, this might be what you're looking for. Up until this point, it's not very deep. Like, the themes are easy to go through. It has a little bit of a dark romance, so if you're looking into dark romance but you're not feeling the whole dark romance vibe, you can go for this. I feel like this is a light dark romance, sort of soft at the same time. Now we're just gonna take a little small break. Hi girlies, I did take a longer break than I said I would. That's because I took a shower, I yapped a little bit with my boyfriend, so it is what it is. I took about an hour. It is 4 p.m. right now. I have 19 hours to go. I stopped at the time for the break. This book is about the ghost of Christmas past, which I'm assuming is this hot guy on the cover, who wants to hunt this girl who's supposed to be a good person, or at least she tries to be a people pleaser, and her and Nolan, which is the ghost of Christmas past, go through her past, right? And they discover there are threads that bind them together. I am really liking this. This is truly giving Christmassy vibes. I feel festive. Up until now, I really like the writing style. I really like the main character. She tries to be positive, but life gets in the way, and she is annoyed, but still tries to keep a smile on her face. And I think I'm gonna head in the house now. Been attacked in my own house by some kind of insect. So I fell asleep on the floor, okay? And some spider or something bit my finger. Can you tell that this finger is double the size of this one? I started munching on it in my sleep because it was really itchy. It's inflamed and red. My boyfriend always tells me that spiders are cute and they're our friends. They're not our friends. I do not like spiders anymore. And I will not sleep on the floor anymore as much as I like it. I am not spider food, okay? Oh, this is open. I did fall asleep for like 50 minutes or something. We have Harriet, who's a people pleaser, and then we have Nolan, Spirit of Christmas Past, who ends up in her living room trying to convince her that this is what it is. We need to take care of the situation. We need to go through your past and see what shit you've done. And they have this long banter. It's kind of out of place. I don't know how one would react if a ghost would come to their house, but she was kind of chill and kind of making fun a little bit. If you're wondering, I am at page 37. I read 37 pages in an hour. This is an all-time slow record for me. Finally, after quite some time, I got to page 100. It's 7:30 p.m. I don't know how that happened. And we have 16 more hours to go. What's going on is that neither Nolan or Harriet know why they have to go through her past, because they went through 2 of her memories by now, or 3, and they were normal memories, you know. Actually, they were quite wholesome. She was not doing anything bad in those memories, and usually Nolan deals with kind of bad people. And in this situation, they are kind of thinking, okay, maybe Nolan is the one who needs the help, not Harriet. And the other thing is that there is definitely some sexual tension going on here. Hi girlies. So the lighting is going to be a little bit bad for this section of this video, but I'm back. It is 8:39. This is Kai. You probably know her. Hi. Almost 14 hours left. I don't understand why it is this decision in the writing. Everything was great, but then we have my sticky hand catches in her sticky hair while our sticky sweaters smash together against the now sticky shelves. I do understand the idea of, oh, someone needs to blur that foot. I do understand it's trying to be funny, but I don't really get it. I feel like it doesn't sound good. It would be so easy to drag my hand from her hip to her thigh, flex my fingers around her delicious curves, fill my palm with her gorgeous ass, and lift. Excuse me, sir, you are a ghost. You are kind of a naughty one, though. Kiss, devour, take. I wake with a jolt, my heart thundering in my chest. My cock is heavy between my legs, my magic singing in my blood. My boyfriend's face was like that. He just turned to me and was like, okay, it's not over. Heat is pulsing through my veins, centering low between my hips. Let me sit down for this. Harriet in those pajamas. Harriet with her mouth on my skin. Harriet, Harriet, Harriet. I hesitate, then dip my hand between my blanket and wrap my fingers around myself. I do not need to know that, sir. Sir Ghost, Mr. Ghost, I do not need to know what you're doing in your free time with your hands, okay? I squeeze and my hips arch. Like details that I do not need. I do not need them. Though I am happy for him that he has a dream, and he hasn't had dreams in over a century. So we have a horny ghost at this point on our hands. We have a horny ghost, which again, I'm kind of happy for him because he hadn't had any action for the past century. So I say we should be happy. Though, again, I do not need Mr. Ghost to know what you're doing in your free time with your hands under the blanket, okay? Okay. I don't know if you remember, but I posted a video in which I ate and put my hands all over my book, and you were outraged. So, because I do not want to make you mad today, I'm just gonna take a break and eat my food while watching Plus-Sized Misadventures in Love. 1 episode, though. Just 23 minutes. That's the break we're taking, and we're gonna eat cheddar cheese stars from... this is really good. You want one? I got nuggets. I like McNuggets a lot. These are my favorite. and something called the Fresh McCrispy. It looks like this. Kind of pretty. I cannot tell you what happened, but at this point, they really want to bang each other. Kind of understand Nolan, like a century without getting it? Okay. Stop laughing. We are finding things about him and about his past life, and now we are trying to figure out his life or afterlife in a way. Alex, stop dancing. I'm at page 167 and we have 14 hours and a half to go. So wholesome, so sweet. They are doing the nasty, not the nasty, but the nasty. And she is talking him through. Okay, so she says, I'm going to take care of you. I'm at page 219 out of 370. So I have a lot more to go. It's exactly midnight, 13 more hours to go. I want to go to sleep. It is extremely Christmassy, quite spicy. Good morning, girlies. I woke up early, finished the book. Now, if the ending would have been different, then my rating would have been probably still a 3.5 star. But with the ending, this is a 4 star. It's really heartwarming. It's very Christmassy. Kind of got a lot of energy from the very last bit of the book. I don't know for how long I've been reading in the morning, but it is about 8 or 9 a.m. and we have 10 hours and a half left. Our next read is This Season for Revenge, which I've been looking for like crazy in bookstores, but I just couldn't find it. So I have to read it on my, not Kindle, but whatever. I have 8 hours and 15 minutes left, so I don't know. I've read for 2 hours, something like that. 1 hour 40. I've read 23% up until now. Now what happened is that our girl Abby got dumped, and then she and her friends made a plan to get revenge on this literal piece of shit. She went on a date with his boss. So they hooked up, okay? And the problem is not that they hooked up. The problem is that he is head over heels after just an hour or so. He says, you're mine, mine. He touches her and then he goes, mine. And then he touches her again and he goes, mine again. And oh my God, you've known her for an hour. Please calm down, calm down. No one acts that way. The sex scene is incredibly long. Made for me. This cunt was made to take my cock. The primal urge to fill the woman is nearly unbearable. Yeah. You're going to come with just my cock. Fuck you. I suppose this will be only bleeps. Next time, I'll rub your clit until you explode around me. It's not everything bad, is that it's just everything, you know? We don't have a few here and there, and then we're a bit tame, and then, you know, another thing. It's just all thrown at you, the whole, you know, the tropes, you're mine, eyes on me, I need you, good girl, things like that. You know, they're all here, and it's like at some point you're like, whatever. It has been decided I'm going to DNF this the season for revenge. I am not interested anymore. It is what it is. I was at 40%. That is quite a bit. We are going to read The Trial of the Sun Queen instead. This is a book I've been meaning to read for so long. Because I love Deadly Trials. Hi. Hello. Why am I so sleepy? it's 1:30. The book starts with this girl who's been a prisoner for 12 years along with 2 other friends of hers. She didn't do anything wrong apart from being born. We don't know what that means yet. She has anger issues. The situation they are in this prison is bad. They are not treated well. They are basically starving mostly. And she gets in a fight with this girl who stole her soap. A soap she had to do nasty things for with the guards. Which I don't think this is YA. I suppose this is NA. Does have strong themes in that sense. There's a riot in the prison and she escapes somehow. She is quite important for the king. We do not know why, but the king doesn't want her on the loose. So just from these first pages, I kind of like the book and I hope I can finish it in this video. Doing tiny dances because I need to get some energy because I'm really sleepy. You know what's the worst part? Is that doing the 24-hour reading challenge in one bit, like I did it last time, it was kind of easier. Like I knew, I'm doing it once and then it's over. But now this is day 2 of needing to read for so many hours and I really don't want to do it anymore. I'm really sleepy and I don't have a lot of time left. 6 hours and 25 minutes left. You know what I said? 24-hour challenge, not that bad. Last time was decent. No, it was not. It was not decent and it's not decent now. Lore, the FMC, she's now entering the Sun Queen trials to become the queen of the Sun King, and she is the only human among 9 other Fae women to compete in these deadly trials. We don't know why she was chosen. She doesn't know why she was chosen. We have 2 kings or something like that, and I do not know who's the MMC. It has all the tropes you might expect to have in a deadly trial romantasy. Up until now, do I like it? Absolutely. Do I want something that is not in here yet? Yeah, I feel like something is missing, but maybe because it is exactly how I expected it to be to an extent. Also, we have high phase, and it feels like there's no need for them. I would have liked it so much more if there would be a unique magic system special for this. It is sort of, I mean, we don't know exactly what the magic system is, but it is based on high phase. My senses are telling me that he is actually a bad person. And do my senses ever are wrong? Yes, of course they are wrong, most often than not. But still, I choose to trust myself. I want to know what's happening. I have energy. It is 3:40 p.m., 4 hours and a half to go. This king is way too nice. Something is sketchy. Something is not right. Why is he offering her, the last tribute, the not so important one, the mere human? Why is he helping her when he's not supposed to help a tribute? I am not falling. I'm falling. I'm kind of falling. I'm not falling for it, okay? I finished the book and I have an hour to spare. Now, why am I upside down? I am really freaking bored. I don't think it's a bad book. I think it could be a great book. It's just not the moment, I think. It was just not the right time for me. This addictive TikTok sensation is perfect for fans of Sarah J. Maas' Fourth Wing and Hunger Games. Could see a lot of Sarah J. Maas in it. I am not saying by any means copying or like copy-paste things, no. But I did see the influence. It was a combination between ACOTAR and Throne of Glass. I did like it. It was just, it didn't hit. 3.5 star, I think. Let's do a recap. I have read The Christmas Guest. I did like this one. It wasn't outstanding, mind-blowing, but it was a really nice read. I don't know how many stars I gave it. I would say it's a 3.5 star. Then we have our manhwa Under the Oak Tree. I feel like that one is in a whole different category. It was the giggliest one of today. I wouldn't put it in the same category, and I would definitely recommend that one if you are in a, you know, fun, not very serious mood. You want something smutty and, like, you know, just fun. Good spirits. Didn't start as good as the others, but it ended up being outstanding in the end. I even cried a little bit. So I would have this be rated at about 4.5 stars. Honestly, didn't like the spies though. So this one, which is 3.5, I'd say even 4. I'm really tired, and correct me if I'm wrong. An hour is not enough for a new book. Am I wrong? And I'm gonna make a bargain with you. I ain't going to read for the last hour, okay? I feel like it's not a big deal, but though, I will make a bargain and I will tell you, you know what? I'm gonna go for a walk and I'm gonna show you Christmas lights. How about that? I feel like that's a good deal. You get to see Christmas lights, I get to walk a little bit. Okay, I'm starting to get dizzy. Okay. I forgot to mention the book I read only 40% of this season for Revenge, which unfortunately, it was not it. I don't think it would have been so bad to finish it, but I just didn't care. So I would say 2 stars, but am I entitled to a rating? No, yeah, I'm entitled. I'm 2 stars. 2 stars. Let me show you those Christmas lights. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. See you in Bookmas Day 5, I think. Bye.